Kicks MP. What's up, bro?
The Kings, as they came through the tunnel earlier on tonight, all set to give their Sacktown fans something to cheer about. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Sacramento, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference. And, of course, the Lakers currently a ways below.
Well, I think for the Kings, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. They've got Connect. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Changes here for the Kings. LaRavia comes in for DeRozan, and it's Markelle Fultz in for Carter. Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Reeves. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant, how much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button. Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I caught up with the head coach of the Kings for a moment. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Doncic with the bucket.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Pass to LaRavia. Murray for 3. Connects from downtown. Murray's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, I could almost hear Murray say, oh, you hit a 3? Let me match that real quick.
MP, the pass to Doncic. Back to MP. The 17-footer. No good off the glass. Kings trail by 3. Here's LaRavia. There's the 3. And the Kings with another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
27 seconds left in the first. MP outside. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to LaRavia. Takes the 3. He can't get that one. To add more in store for you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Goodwin in at the 3. The Kings shooting 55% for the game so far. Doncic against Fultz. DeRozan outside. Here's Lyles. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And for a franchise that was down for so long, it must be nice to be a Kings fan these days, RJ.
Brian, the team has a strong core and direction consistently in the postseason mix. It is a breath of fresh air for Kings fans who have endured the previous 2 decades.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Valanciunas. And it's MP with a rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Lynn. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And with just about half the season in the books, checking in on the top rookies, starting to establish themselves as legit NBA talent. You look at MP, he's had a pretty cold first season so far, but maybe he'll find his stride in the second half of the year and finish strong.
And it's been so fun watching these rookies go at one another so far. Their competitive spirit is exciting to watch.
Yeah, it's been especially intriguing race for that honor this season, and it's only going to get more as we head down the stretch.
Double team on DeRozan, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Okay, take a moment. Name an offensive move. DeMar has it.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw misses. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And we have a chance to take a look at the team. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Hachimura finds Doncic. No good from outside. Sacramento leading by 3. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's... getting it done for the Kings. Did a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The Lakers, 46.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one.
Now let's take a moment. And that's it for halftime.
we've got second. And Sacramento's shooting has been good. 54% on this one. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's LaRavia in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Pass to Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Doncic. To the left wing. Goodwin passes to MP. Down low. Here's Len. To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Goodwin. Pass to Lyles. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Ellis. Let's go with a 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Back come the Kings in transition. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Ooh, that's just a gimme. You're not going to see DeRozan waste a fast break opportunity like that.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
A nice shot by MP.
A good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
And Sacramento with some changes. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Lyles. And it's Carter in for LaRavia. Kings going with a whole new group out there. Sacramento calls timeout. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter.
Lakers substitution.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Vincent passes to MP from the high post. That shot off.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Davis can't hit.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Kings.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Domantas Sabonis.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Fultz. Pass to Davis. This one for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. MP looking around. Now here's Vincent. Fires the 3.
You got him!
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. you best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
We all have our bad days. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in? The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get bandstand coming into tonight. Both of these teams are struggling to stay healthy. You can really feel for them and how they've had to... Substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Lent. Isaac comes in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin's checked in for Connect. And MP subbed in for Austin Reeves. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Harris. Malik Beasley comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Isaiah Stewart out there with the Sar Thompson. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Duran in at the 5 down low. Doncic, bounce pass. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
MP passes to Finney-Smith. It's hauled in by Stewart.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Thompson dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. On the wing, Thompson. Launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second quarter. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Beasley. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Howland. And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season. A franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Thompson. Schroeder's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. It's MP, top of the key. Clock at 6. Here's Goodwin. And just miss after miss right now.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
MP left side from 10 feet out and too long on the shot.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play he just lost focus.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the left side wing. Goodwin finds MP. Thompson with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the mid. Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and at the substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Alex Len. Goodwin comes in for Vanderbilt. MP's checked in for Connect. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Ivy. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Jonathan Isaac. David, what's the news there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
They've got Vincent Goodwin out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's MP, and it's Reeves in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Here's Goodwin. Hands it from downtown. Goodwin's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Detroit up by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Malik Beasley out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Holland in at the power forward.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
That's good from Beasley. And the Pistons making a change here. Waters is checked in. Beasley hits them both. Lakers trail by 5. Now, here's Doncic. Here's MP. Got a hand on it.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
That one falls. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pistons?
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in, and both free throws good for MP. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. For 3, Beasley. It's hauled in by Goodwin.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
MP, no good. Detroit leading by 5. Collins kicks to Stewart. Passes to Stewart. Beasley right side. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Schroeder up top. Here's Holland. Offline with his 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And there's the bucket from MP.
Despite his youth, MP is showing grown man strength.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And some changes here for the Lakers. And so the Pistons take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Hit the showers. Wash it off. Man, I hate this Bay Area weather. It's never warm. MP, you're about to go off.
Up next, the Warriors take it. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, BA, we've seen some.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. On the court for the Lakers, MP is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Houston in at the power forward position. He buries it from 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
The Warriors lead by 18. To the middle. Pass to Moody. Outside Curry. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Curry's got 7 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line. Can they keep that up?
Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5, down low. That's the Warriors 5. MP, the pass to Doncic. Back to MP. From the high post. Warriors with the rebound. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three ball.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. In that game, it was just not there for them.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Outside Moody. Pass to Post. Here's Hield. Back to Kuminga. Moody on the wing. Here's Post. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
The Warriors lead by 20. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Lakers trail by 20. To the inside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
They double team Curry. And here's Kuminga for 3. Drains the triple. Kuminga's got 15.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about.
So it's the Golden State Warriors. A huge 24-point lead for them. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Warriors. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama. The Warriors shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Goodwin in at the power forward position. Hield for 3. Crops in the 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Right side, Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith, a screen. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle. about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor. Teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Pass to post. Now Moody. And Vincent comes to help. Now here's Kuminga, covered by MP. Spencer misses the three. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Now here's Doncic. Off target from outside.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Again, Doncic missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Inside, here's Post, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Out to the wing. Here's Goodwin. He's watched by Kuminga. To the middle. MP no good. Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Post. To the inside. Here's Moody. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Finney Smith passes to MP. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Hield. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Nice shot by Finney Smith.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
1:46 left to play in the fourth. Here's Hield. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
I mean, this is what the scouting report called for here. Love how effective Hield is right now on the offensive end.
Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Spencer.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean,
and so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall. Some nights, the shots don't fall. Get ready to rumble, young blood. All right, baby. Let's get down. Expect indicators that may be in some behavior of such rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to arena usher, security, or arena staff member.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean beside?
JJ Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Lyles. Carter out there with Terrence Davis. Then it's Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. At the elbow, it's MP. 3 seconds left. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court right now for the Kings, DeRozan out there with Carter. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. Pass to MP. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Over to the wing. Houston passes to Goodwin. Picked by Finney-Smith. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. 5th best, the Kings.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots. And it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
To the inside. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. No good. That would have tied it. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Here's Vincent. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Carter, the pass to Lyles. Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does. And they double up DeRozan. Tries from 16. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Rob. There's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
The Kings trail by 4 and stolen by MP. Not going to go that time. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Driving the lane. Here's LaRavia, and the layup is good. LaRavia's got his second basket of the night. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Big group substitution. J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Ray, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Inside. Over to the left wing. It's MP, top of the key. Shoots. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Kings trail by 4. Murray kicks to Ellis. Nailed from three-point land. Ellis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
It's tipped. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Back to MP.
Capable of guarding multiple positions, his lateral quickness allows him to guard both the post and perimeter well.
Down low, Ellis kicks to Fultz. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
Pass to connect. To end the run. That one goes in. Connects. Got 13.
We've seen tonight the relentless nature of Connect. Always in attack mode.
Ellis outside. Murray the pass to Jones. And here's Sabonis. Murray outside. They grab their own miss.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
And the next topic to touch. And that concludes.
And we've got... Here's LaRavia. We've got Doncic. He's out there with MP. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Goodwin. And it's Houston in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 14. Up top, Doncic. And a miss there on the triple.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Wiles. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic feeling it out. Here's MP. And Jones sends it back. Here's LaRavia. Guarded by Doncic. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the shot is good. And the Kings lead by 16. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Kings?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense. And that, to me, has been impressive.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Kings leading now by 16. Pass to Wiles. Valanciunas against Doncic. Here's Laravia. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. 2 points. That one goes.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
MP outside. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
MP, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
So the Kings win it. This was a very strong showing for them, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fact.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight. Hey, it's just one loss. Need a win or that losing mentality will start to seep in. Time to change it up and get your mojo back.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivity. Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused? We'll make substitutions, and we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So for Cleveland with Jared Allen, and it's Tyson in at the 4 spot. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jared Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
MP, the pass to Reeves. From 9 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Reeves has got 6.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Reeves. He's got 6. Pass to Vincent. Here's Finney Smith. He's off on that one. Good D by Mobley. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 5. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Okoro on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Okoro, no good. Here's Goodwin. Here's MP. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's Los Angeles up 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
MP is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Goodwin in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
MP outside. Goodwin passes to MP. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Pass to Houston. Shot clock at 6, and here's MP. 17-foot shot on the way. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the triple. That shot off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Just about halfway through the season. Let's take a look at how things stand in the West. Taking a look at the Lakers. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference.
I think for Los Angeles, they've really been floundering so far. I mean, I think everyone is really surprised at what a struggle it's been.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together. And it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Jared Allen. What's the news, Allie?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question because
just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've been choosy.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew.
And if you're just joining us, Lakers trail by 9. On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Isaac Okoro. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Tyson in at the center position. MP right through him.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Garland finds Strus. To the paint. Jerome, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
MP, the pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Here's Jerome. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Jerome's got 4 points this quarter.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
MP scanning the floor. Pass to Houston. Jacks up a 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Back to Jerome. The 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Goodwin. MP with it. The teardrop. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Strus. Here's Jerome. Here's Garland. Shot from the low post is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Lakers. How about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To the middle. Here's Merrill. No good on the shot. Good D by Finney-Smith. To the inside. Here's Houston. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And Cleveland has possession. It's a 14-point game. It's stolen by MP. So it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce.
game tonight. Tough game tonight. Get them next time. Man, y'all better win tonight, or some of us might need new jobs.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live in it.
Winning this tournament would have meant a lot.
To all of us.
Yeah, I know. I just can't stop thinking about what I could have done differently, you know?
I know, but you got to snap out of it. Losing this game doesn't mean anything different than winning it would have. You learn the lesson and you get back to work. This profession is filled with ups and downs, and it humbles everyone. But what matters is how you respond.
You're right. Only thing to do now is work. Leave the past in the past. You can't change any of that now, so.
So let's talk about the second half of the season and how to get the most out of it. Take a look at these goals. Let me know what you want to focus on.
I want to do whatever I can to make sure that I'm a positive every time I step foot on the floor.
That's the baseline we expect of you. I'm going to need you to be a little more specific, MP.
Well, I'm talking about this one. Winning my individual matchups. I figure if I do that, that's a good way of focusing on what I can control and doing a little bit of everything to make sure that we get the W.
That's solid reasoning. Practical. It's a good way to make incremental progress.
Well, you know, when you put it like that, makes me feel like I should be doing something more ambitious.
Coach is just setting expectations. That goal isn't the most glamorous, but it's a smart way to level up your game.
And that's what we need from you. Steady improvement and a commitment to excellence. It's a good choice, MP.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
Let's get after it, MP.
Yo, this is the first game coach picked for your personal go on.
Yep. And the whole point is for me to cook my matchup, and you know I can't wait, bro.
Why don't you start cooking right now, then?
What you mean, bro?
Just post them on social media, give them something to think about.
Nah, I don't know about that one. All right, it's done.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Go out there and do your thing.
You already know.
Plain view.
Plain view.
Go get him.
Look out there, MP.
At the point, 6'6", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sport. Here we are, another night in the NBA. Richard, always special to be on the floor, isn't it?
Oh, it is a special moment as a broadcaster or a...
Against Philadelphia. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Alex Len. Goodwin comes in for Vanderbilt. MP's checked in for Connect. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. And putting his opponents on notice. MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but Bob Williams is out there with Grant. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Banton in at the 2-guard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Laser substitution, number 17. Shaden Clark.
55 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Walker's checked in. Williams finds Simons. Now here's Grant. From the arc. And it's Simons that time on the assist by Grant. Simons has got 5 now.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to MP. Looking for Finney Smith, and he gets it there. Here's Goodwin. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Grant the pass to Simons. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Portland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Sharp missing. And here is MP. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Good one out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's MP. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the rest is tough, David. Thank you.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Here's Williams. The kick out to Simons. Over Doncic. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Simons.
And good work from the mid-range. Simons doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking. A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Alex Len's checked in for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for Vincent. Here's Sharp. Off target from 3-point range.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Doncic kicks to MP. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Elbow shot. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
That free throw, no good. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Kamare misses. Los Angeles leading by 4. MP outside. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Lakers with... So it's the Portland Trailblazers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back right after this.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the result.
New topic. Thank you for being with us.
And after a... Substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Alex Len. Goodwin comes in for Vanderbilt. MP's checked in for Connect. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. And Ayton gets double teamed. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Grant. Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Benton in at the 2 spot. Lakers trail by 18. Pass to MP. Down low. Reeves the pass to MP. Back to Reeves. Here's MP. And again, no good by the Lakers.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. 3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Reeves the pass to MP. And it's blocked. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got MP. Gabe Vincent is out there with Goodwin. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Doncic passes to MP. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Benton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. MP looking around. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Connect, he's checked in for Vincent. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Rupert's checked in, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Simons. To the middle. Here's Walker. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's MP, and he uses the glass on the lane. That's now 8 points for MP.
A relative newcomer, but MP, let's just say he's not lacking in confidence.
Williams, a screen on MP. The offensive rebound, and Simons wide open. He'll fire. Trains the three-pointer. Simons has got 21 in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Walker the pass to Grant. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Oh, Jeremy Grant. Post that up on social media.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Simons surveying the D. Doncic comes with the double team. Scooped up. Outside, Simons. That 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. And stolen by Simons. Grant goes in, lays it up off the glass. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Out to Doncic. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots over Simons. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Inside, here's Rupert. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Simons.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And Walker kicks to Williams. Here's Rupert. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And here is Simons. Pass to Rupert. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an...
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day. It's okay. They wanted it more.
MP, you gotta chill, my guys. Like you spamming the still button out there. Relax, homie. Let the game come to you. Doing good, though. So.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for? You good, MP?
Time to turn the page, MP.
What was that little stunt you pulled before the game?
You mean what I did on social?
What do you think?
I don't get it. What's the problem?
I know you picked an individual goal, MP, but this is still a team game. The focus here is wins, not boosting your followers.
Coach, it ain't even like that. I use it as motivation.
Yeah, so do our opponents. And this is the kind of attention we don't need.
And it's not even that big of a deal. People talk like this in the league all the time.
It puts a target on our back and it riles up opposing fans. Nothing good can come of this.
I'm not sure that I agree with that.
Well, maybe you will when you grow up and realize the team is more important than your ego.
Anything else?
I'm done here. You can go.
Coming up next, the Lakers. Happy holidays, everyone. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it. And in the
Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Gay's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Johnson. Krejci's checked in for Daniels. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Trae Young. Houston passes to Doncic. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside man. Here's LeVert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Back to MP. 3 seconds left. Jalen Johnson. He's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter and more. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
They've got MP. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Houston in at the power forward. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers came through when they needed him to. He tallied 10 points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. And he had a huge effect on the game coming off the bench. He was an instant offense for this team. Back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Yeah, watching the film of that game,
their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vincent's checked in.
Number 7.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
MP, the pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to Goodwin. From 9 feet out, the Lakers with another miss. The Hawks lead by 11. Man, the pass to Krejci. And there's the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Over to the wing. Here's Goodwin. No made baskets yet. Count it. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Doncic finds MP. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Lakers with some changes. Lynn's checked in for Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt comes in for Goodwin. And Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Gay. We finished off one half of play. Atlanta on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball.
You know, right now for the Hawks, hard to tell if this team has the drive that's needed to take to the next step. In fact, they're actually going the other direction.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Hawks.
Whoa, I love.
And that'll do it for us.
And with the second half, and the Hawks looking at who they've got. We've got George Niang, and it's Krejci in at the small forward position. Here's MP. Back to Doncic. MP right side. 6 to shoot. Finney Smith passes to MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Here's Matthews. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. To the left side wing. Doncic passes to MP. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
The Hawks lead by 14. Pass to Gay. Here's Matthews. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
From deep, here's Doncic. Doncic, count it.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Here's Gay. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right. So that brings him up to 4.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everybody.
You win some, you lose some. Hey, they're professionals too. Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love. Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Doncic. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, in the corner, Tate with it. A three-pointer, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
A shot by Tate with no one around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Vanderbilt the pass to Vincent. MP inside. Tate covering. MP no good. To the inside. Landale. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Reeves outside. Isaac kicks to Vanderbilt. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that layup.
Pass to Landale. From deep. That one's not going to go. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Making the most of their trips to the charity stripe, that's what they've done a good job of thus far in this one. Very comfortable at the line, and that's a good sign.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Luka Doncic's out there with MP. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Vanderbilt in a power forward. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Landale with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The three for Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Doncic has got 13 points. Poked loose. MP with it. Picked up by Shepard. MP to the rack. And it's good. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 7. Doncic passes to MP. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Down low. Landale with the bucket. 6 points for him.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Doncic finds MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Cam Whitmore. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Brooks comes in for Cam Whitmore. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Shepard. Bounce pass from Reeves. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target with his three. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen. So it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. Nice try.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Houston Rockets. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure?
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Rockets.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean...
And that concludes...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Group substitution here. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Isaac's checked in for Len. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. MP's checked in for Connect. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. We've got Amen Thompson. Smith is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. MP inside. It's up against Thompson.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Rockets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting. Just around 70% on the season.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Williams comes in for Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Outside Williams. To the wing right side. Here's Shepard. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. MP out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Goodwin. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Isaac in at the center, locking down the middle. Outside Williams. Pass to Smith. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
MP passes to Isaac. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Williams. To the paint, got a piece of it. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Isaac with a screen for Doncic. Yep, it counts. Doncic has got 24.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Timeout called. Rockets. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks so much, David. MP, it's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul. So we see Houston taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight. Just let it go. Focus on the next game. I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, MP okay? Came ready to play.
Committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as talking or yelling, using improper language or gestures, entering the courtyard or parking garage. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know,
Substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Martin comes in for Davis. Washington's checked in for Marshall. And Dante Exum subbed in for Williams. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. MP against Thompson. Picked by Isaac. Here's Goodwin. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Mavericks. Hunting for... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Luka Doncic is out there with MP. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Goodwin in at the three. Doncic, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Washington outside. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's where the threat of being a great scorer from Klay Thompson allows a teammate to get wide open.
To the paint. Stolen by Thompson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Both good from the line that time. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And here's Thompson for three. And the dunk by Gafford.
Emphatic finish finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Doncic passes to MP. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it was those effort plays that put them over the top. They were the harder working team, simple as that.
Gafford finds Washington. Washington a screen. Exum passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Out left to the wing. Washington a good look. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Washington's got 10.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
MP inside. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Isaac. Thompson against MP. 5 on the clock. MP right through him.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No.
Is checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Goodwin. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Even though they had the better...
So it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for stopping.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Mavericks.
Getting points from that second unit.
Appreciate you joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation. Now here's Exum. We've got Washington. Daniel Gafford is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Christie in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Substitution on the court.
Gafford passes to Christie. And here's Exum, covered by MP. No good there. Lakers trail by 3. To the inside, Finney-Smith. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And a foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Washington passes to Hardy. Here's Exum. Off target with the 3. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. MP no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Prosper's checked in for Dallas. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic through the defenders.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Here's Christie. Drills it from deep. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
MP with it. Exum picks him up. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
Exum with it. Here's Prosper. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. MP, the pass to Doncic. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Nice shot by Christie.
Well, Dante Exum doing a little bit of everything right now. Pretty pass.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone... And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one.
Rest, recuperate, get ready for tomorrow. They don't even know what's coming for them. Time to change it up. Get your mojo back.
Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Greg, we know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around. We'll go for a different look here. Isaac's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. MP's checked in for Connect. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nurkic checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Josh Okogie. Smith checked in for Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. On the court for the Hornets. Bridges out there with Williams. And it's Smith. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Mann in at the 1.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Bridges with it. Defended by Reeves. Bridges passes to Mann. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic not holding back at all on that finish.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
Lakers passing it around. Reeves against Bridges. Reeves gets the bucket.
He's so skilled in that screen roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
Mann with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
MP outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Smith. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Lakers with some changes. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. And a switcher also for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Here's MP. And with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Nurkic up top. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Luka Doncic. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Isaac. Then it's Goodwin. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Back to Williams for three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Mann.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
MP, no good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's ball penetrating, and they take the lead.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Man can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of the barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. MP inside, defended by Mann, and the basket by MP.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Here's Mann, and the Hornets miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
There's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Mann. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Smith.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
MP kicks to Goodwin. Back to MP. Swiped away. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Hits it from three-point range.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And J.J. Redick is called. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, up by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
42.
Welcome.
See their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
And we've got the playoff. And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, substitution here for the Lakers. Isaac's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. MP's checked in for Connect. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Reeves has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Not just a jump shooter, Reeves is also skilled at converting in close.
On the court for Charlotte, we've got Yusuf Nurkic. Trey Mann is out there with Smith. Then it's Bridges, and it's Williams at the 4.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Back to Reeves. Isaac left side. The shot from the low post is good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
11 feet away. Smith, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
They get it back. Here's Vincent. Drills the three-pointer. Vincent's got 12 points in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now Bridges. 11 points in the game. Pass to Mann. Nurkic in the post. The kick out to Williams. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Luka Doncic. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Alex Len. Then it's MP. And it's Goodwin and it's the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Alex Len. Hornets trail by 4. Smith with a wide open look, and the 3-ball is good.
And for Smith, I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty more nights like this.
Doncic passes to MP. Out to Doncic. Six to shoot. Back to MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Pass to Salon. Now here's Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Goodwin.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Isaac kicks to Goodwin. Vanderbilt the pass to MP. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Doncic. Lobbed up there for Isaac. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Salon. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
You earned that one. Another day, another win. Good work. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
What's up, MP? I want that jersey. That's what's up. Still got to earn it. I will.
I don't think that's going to happen, but good luck.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers. This can be
a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
MP's checked in for Luka Doncic. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Wembanyama. So on the floor for the Spurs, Devin Vassell out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5. MP, the pass to Reeves. Now here's Hayes. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's San Antonio now. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. For 3, Allen. And it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And there's a pick. Johnson for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Fox, the pass to Johnson. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
And it's a great sign that Johnson's making threes. That really helps his team.
Allen against MP. James, right side. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. MP, no good. And it's Allen with the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Pass to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. And it's MP with a rebound. The Lakers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. James with the ball. James double teamed. Outside Reeves. Screen by James. Tries it from the top of the key. He can't get it to go. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fox feeling it out a bit. Allen on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
James passes to Reeves. MP outside. Back to Reeves. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Reeves has got 5 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got Austin Reeves. Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's MP in a 2-guard. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. The Lakers lead by 5. Pass to Reeves. And here's Isaac, defended by Jones. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Reeves finds MP. MP bows him inside. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Reeves, the pass to MP. Outside Reeves. Here's MP. San Antonio with a rebound. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
The Lakers lead by 7. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Champagnie. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Will stand every franchise. J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Wembanyama. Doncic finds James. MP outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Grayson Allen.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. In third, the Spurs.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
MP, the pass to Finney-Smith. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:16 left in the first half of this game. For 3, Allen. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
MP against Allen. Pass to connect. Here's Doncic. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Fox.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Always attacking Fox.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
And here's MP. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Lakers on top, leading by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. These can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your leader.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Lakers.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Thanks, as always.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Jones in at the 1. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to James. Now MP. 11 feet out. Rebounded by Champagnie. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Branham. Count it, and the foul. It's on LeBron James.
That's the toughness Branham brings.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Well, San Antonio's shooting 40% from the field in this one. Outside Wembanyama to take the lead. Buries it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, he had to be quick there. Branham recognized it and executed.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Vincent outside, down low. Here's MP, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
First team foul.
First free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Allen's checked in.
2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. To the middle. Pass to Champagny. Three-pointer. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
MP against Allen. Now here's Vincent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes. Vincent's gotten his first bucket of the night. Here's Jones. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Allen. Fires for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know.
Will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for LeBron. MP's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Isaac with a screen on Jones. Vincent. That three's off the mark. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Champagny, the pass to Biyombo. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Here's Mamukelashvili. Pass to Branham. Isaac with the steal.
For 2, MP.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Will.
I can't keep doing this to you, bro. Let's just sub jerseys, okay? All right, cool. And maybe talk a little bit less. You're not really like that.
Just got to tighten up and get them next time.